Any idea why I might have stopped you today?
No, I do not.
No? Do you feel like you were in a construction zone with all those big orange barriers that are all there and big giant signs that say 25 miles an hour?
No, I didn't see those.
No, you passed two of them when I was behind you. So your speed was 52. So you're more than double the posted speed limit. Oh, okay. So that's pretty quick.
Okay.
Can I also see yeah. You were catching up to the car in front of you.
Okay.
All right, and can you grab your registration paperwork? That should not be on your phone.
The registration?
No, registration is a white piece of paper.
Yeah, I accidentally threw that away when they mailed it to me, so that's why I don't have it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be back. I talked to this lady who isn't a pleasant human. As soon as I get back to the car, Sam can already tell that she's, just by the tone of what she says, that she's just not a kind human. So we have that conversation, and again, when Sam watched this video here just now, Sam's like, "Oh, it's that lady." It wasn't necessarily what she said, kind of like the guy in episode 33. It's not what you say. Sometimes it's how you say it, and the inflection in her voice, the facial features, what I was looking at inside the car about how she was moving, was all of that was just she's just not the nicest lady on the block. So the fact that I had her at a criminal amount of speed, more than double the speed limit, was perfect. So it gave me, I already knew before I stopped her that I was going to write her a ticket. She obviously got a ticket because she needed one, and she's probably still mean today. I simply cited you civilly, and then not having your registration card available is the second one. It is required to have it in your hand and available so I could take it back to my car. So 12.
It's a law that we can't have it on our phone?
Just like a driver's license. Phone number right here is a phone number for the court. If you have any additional questions, they'll be able to answer those.
You have a great...
All right. Thank you so much. Drive safely. Why don't you have your wallet?
It's in my other pants.
In your other pants? Are those your pants? I dropped the, "Hey man, are those your pants?" line on that guy. These aren't my pants it's like, I don't even know, maybe it's urban legend among cops, but there is a story out in the universe among law enforcement that there was a police officer made a stop, made a consensual contact with someone, did a search, found drugs in someone's pocket, and they said, "Hey, these aren't my pants." And that story, no matter where it happened in the country, that story has gone everywhere. So that might have happened in Boston, and I'm in here in Phoenix, and hey, it's now it's happening here. But that's where that came from. About, hey, I've heard people say that those aren't my pants. It's in cop folklore, I guess you could probably call it. All right, because I've heard that these aren't my pants thing before. All right.
I love your theory.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
Finally meet you.
And you know what? You should know by watching the series. You got to wear your seatbelt.
Yes, sir.
I know, but you're not.
No excuses.
I know. So, I'm Deputy Sloup. I work for the Sheriff's Office Traffic Unit. Your truck is lifted. You don't have any mud flaps. So that drew my attention to your vehicle. Again. And then I checked your plate as I was pulling you over, and your plate's returned to suspended. So you shouldn't be on the road. And you need a license. You need to have a license with you, and you got to have seatbelts. So all of those things.
How's everything else going?
Man, everything is great. All my days are great.
That is good.
True story.
I do not have my guy go after be looking to unload the everything.
All right, hang tight for me. I'll be back with you in just a minute. Thank you, man. You said you're a fan of the show.
Yes.
Well, in more than
somebody to come and grab the out of the back.
In more than 50 episodes, you haven't learned anything about all the violations that are here. What you're going to get cites for is for displaying a plate that's suspended. Okay. Not having your current insurance with you, and not wearing your seatbelt. Any questions on anything?
Can I get a picture with you?
Yeah, man, I love pictures. Absolutely.
There it is again.
I love that. Write tickets, get pictures.
Thank you for all that you do, by the way.
No, man, absolutely, of course.
He took that selfie and he posted it on the Find Frank Facebook page. So there's a lot of rumors about that. I do not run the Find Frank Facebook page. Either does Sam, either does anyone in the Pinal County Sheriff's Office. It's actually run by, as far as I know, two really nice ladies, one of which I met, one of which pulled up next to me at a stoplight last week and said, "Hey, I run the Find Frank page." So I figured she must have been the other one. But I've met them. The lady I met is great. She's from Minnesota.
just wanted something positive on the internet. So she created this Find Frank. It's got a bunch of followers. If you don't follow it, go on there. It's on Facebook, Find Frank. It's got a picture of a white Challenger, not my Charger, but close enough, on there, and you'll see all of the pictures that I take with people or that people take of me, all over Pinal County whenever we happen to meet. So something kind of fun, and that's what he did with this picture, is he posted it on there.
Cool. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Dude, thanks for being cool, man. I appreciate it. Take care of this thing. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Drive safe when you get all your stuff taken care of. I got some plates. Got a cool selfie. Got some tickets. Like, that's the best possible way you could end a traffic stop. So 2 different reasons why I stopped you. The first is you're on your phone.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at the directions. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have a little, or my thing.
You have a passenger there. That's actually, I think that's on the co-pilot manual. That's his job. It's in his job description.
Okay, well, he didn't know how to set it up. That's
Oh, okay. And I think, I'm fairly sure that your registration expired in March. It did.
I have a temporary. I'm trying to look for my tag.
Okay.
I love it, man.
Thanks, man.
It happens again with greater frequency, kind of the bigger that Fridays with Frank gets. I'm totally good with that. You know, you'll see people go and beep, and I'll wave at them. But I've also had people like stop, like I'm standing there and someone pulls up directly behind me and stops and wants to talk. So now I have someone I don't know behind me and someone I don't know in front of me. That's never a good thing. I mean, if someone wants to have a talk, go down the road a little bit, you know, pull over, wave at me from a parking lot or a driveway, or, you know, just pull over safely on the side. I'll see you. But like coming up and stopping behind me or backing up traffic or pulling up behind me, all of those are absolute no-goes. It's not safe for anyone, but especially not me. So if we could not do that, that'd be great. But I love people going by and beeping and waving at me. I think that's cool to see that there's people that watch this all over the place.
Can we start with a driver's license?
My driver's license is, I don't have a driver's license. I have to take a class.
Oh.
And
So why are you driving?
I'm going to my mom. She's in the hospital.
Oh.
And then my insurance just lapsed too. So
I feel like there's a lot of different reasons that you shouldn't be on the roadway. Wow. Well, dating all the way back to 2011, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different failure to appear and failure to pay suspensions on her driver's license. So that's why she doesn't have a license, because she can't seem to make responsible decisions. So we're going to see if we can help her with that.
Okay.
Does anyone in the car have a valid driver's license? So none out of the 3 of you? Okay.
Of course not.
Okay, hi, sons.
They're younger.
Okay.
I could just go home and have you drive us.
So you can't drive.
Okay.
Driving is a privilege,
Yeah.
and you don't have that privilege anymore because of sequential bad things like not appearing and
Right.
all that stuff. Now, if you don't appear for this because it's criminal in nature,
Yeah.
what they'll do is they will issue a warrant for your arrest. Yep. So I'm sure you don't want that. So make sure that you appear for this, okay? Call someone to come pick you up. Okay? Okay.
We're parked at the entrance to a residential neighborhood. Super safe to leave her there on the side of the road. Left her there, finished up my notes on my report, and went and continued to do my job. That is because her license was only suspended, not revoked, and that was it. So she could come and get someone with a good driver's license, have them come there, pick her up, away she goes. Good enough. That's it. It solves that problem. So that's why that ended like that. Totally different than what happens with the next guy.
I see your driver's license, please.
I don't have a driver's license, sir. I'm sorry about
You
that.
don't? Do you have any identification so I know who you are? Is it an ID card?
Yes.
Okay, so your license has been suspended for a while.
So, I mean, I never had a license ever in my life.
You've never taken a driving test.
Oh.
You've never, you never had a permit. This is the insurance too. Let me just take a look and see.
And I specifically asked a couple questions like, hey, have you ever had a permit? Did you ever take a driving test? Have you ever had a license? No. The answer to no of those, which then I go back and I check his information through MBD, Motor Vehicle Division confirms he's never had a license. That means his car gets towed and impounded. So that's very different than having just a suspended license. But if you never had a license ever, in any jurisdiction ever, your car goes away for 20 days. So that's why he was able to take his personal possessions out of the car, walk on down the road, but his car came with me for 20 days because there's a difference between never having a license and having a suspended license.
I've been walking a lot in Casa Grande.
Walking's good for your heart, man.
We would definitely like walk a lot, so I just never really had a chance to get one.
So he's going to get tickets for the driving on suspended. He's going to get a ticket for texting and driving, ticket for not having current proof insurance, and his car is going to go to car jail. And he's going to receive all these citations. So, because he's just making bad life choices.
Do you have anything that's of value in here?
Yeah, my camera bag.
Okay.
My laptop's in
All
there.
stuff that you can carry?
Yes.
Okay. So you know how earlier you were like, hey man, I walk a lot in Casa Grande?
Yeah.
Well, today you're also going to walk a lot in Santan Valley. So I'm going to tow and impound your vehicle.
Okay.
I'm sure that you're familiar with that because in all of the previous, you've had a lot of contacts with the Pinal County Sheriff's Office. So all those times when we're towing your car, it's because of Arizona law, and that law still applies here. You have to appear. It's here in Santan Valley, possibly within walking distance of your house. You might be able to walk there.